Yo, yo, yo. We are back in the zone with VNZ. This is Val.
Cyrus in the flesh.
And then we got Dennis over there. I know he's sipping his water, but he in the building. Yeah. We at the Bills Cafe.
The one and only. World renowned.
Yeah. I mean, look around. I mean, who wouldn't want to be in this special place on game day? I've come over here with playoffs, drafts, all types of stuff. But we here. This is probably the third or fourth year.
I don't know.
That we've been down here, but I say three straight.
At least three.
I'll say at least 3 straight years that we've been down here. And, good conversations. I mean, sometimes we're right, sometimes we're wrong, but that's what the draft process is all about. I always say, nobody really knows what's truly going to happen until it happens. And we like, oh, yeah, I had that player on my radar. And it's like, did you?
In hindsight, you did.
You know what I mean? I know last year was fun because we went to what? We went to Sports City Pub, and Sal Capaccio was hosting his
joint. For the draft party.
Nah, this was like, what was that, a couple weeks before or a week before? Yeah. He had like a special episode he did with Matt Perino. And, me, Dennis, Felicia, my wife, of course. And it was like maybe, 15, 20 Bills fans?
Yeah.
They called us up there, got a couple of our opinions. We gave our nice opinions on what we thought was going to happen.
And did that play out?
I'll say one of the guys I mentioned did play out. I don't remember if it was Max Harrison or Deion Walker, but I remember saying we need a big
pushing
dude.
Deion Walker.
I was pushing Deion Walker a lot, man. I wanted Deion bad. And I'm glad we got him because I was telling somebody at work.
And I didn't want him. And I'm glad I've been
right,
wrong.
because I remember we talked about that. We was like, well, his back stuff and the way he was, he had some slight issues in college, but that's what this is all about. We get to the middle rounds, which for non-sports fans or non-real football fans, they kind of get bored with it, right? Like, y'all still watching that? It's Saturday at 2:00.
Absolutely.
And people like,
side note, complete random, but you saying that y'all missed the draft being just Saturday, this all day. And then to finish up on Sunday for the last round or two. I kind of missed it a little bit.
I miss it a little bit.
Because first round Thursday, and then round 2 and 3, and then everything Saturday to finish up. I kind of missed that all because you ain't leave the couch. Just all day draft.
But the thing with the Bills, that Thursdays was fine, but then you stay up all night and you wait and then they trade the pick.
It's I stayed up till 11:30.
And then you I done waited up for nothing.
Yeah.
But I was gonna watch anyway. So, but the wife and them they wasn't having it. They were pissed.
Yeah,
I'm like, okay. I got to get my brain ready.
I think the only thing I can see them doing, and they won't do it because they money hungry now, is switching it to 2 days.
That ain't never happened.
If you do day 1 through day 3 and then 4 through 7,
they got to drag this joint out.
Oh,
because now you do it Thursday on TV, they can talk about round 1 all day and prep for
they got to
round 2
drag
and
it
3.
out.
So that ain't
that's all the money grab now.
Yep.
Put the 15 minutes,
3 days worth of advertising. They
tell
can
the
run
story because they go heavy commercial. That's why every time this happens, I always end up watching an NBA game on the side on a different TV. Because it's always during the playoffs or the beginning of the playoffs. So, next week, I already saw one of the games, my Knicks is playing on, one of the draft days. I'm like,
hey, it is what it is.
I'm like, one of those is going to be on a small TV. I don't know which one yet. I ain't decide.
Lined up. It might be Sabres game, too.
Yeah, right.
Which I'm not even going to have that draft on at all.
Right. Shout out to the Sabres, as y'all see. I mean, we got Sabres, we got Bills shit on.
I don't want to take the story back too far, but I remember one time we was in, a bunch of the fellas went to New York City. We took a bus down there. They had the Yankee bus going to the city. About 5 or 6 of us went. And we just went to the draft, man. It was just in a theater.
On a whim.
You just walk in, and we walked in and sat down and watched the draft. And they took J.P. Lossman that year. But, I was like, wow. And now you got to get tickets. You just can't go in the
draft. Show up.
Now they have it at different places because it was in New York City every year.
Yeah.
Now they switching it here. Now it's in Pittsburgh this year. But I'm like, man, I remember we just walked in the theater and sat down and just watched the draft.
Pittsburgh would be cool to go to.
Waited till Buffalo to make their picks and we left.
Yeah, if the Bills had a higher pick, I'd be like, shoot, I'd take a little road trip to Pittsburgh.
I would have done that.
But, I mean, you pick.
But we're not there yet.
Then we might trade back too.
I think it's only
you
fun.
just can't walk in.
I think it's really fun.
They want you to have tickets and
if you ain't got too much going on. But like you said, if you got a top 5, top 10 pick,
Yeah, then it can be more
something
fun.
like that.
I mean, it's just a quick 3-hour trip.
I mean,
so
right?
That's
It's 3
Yeah.
hours. But we obviously.
But at the end of the first round, I'm like, yeah, I'm good.
Oh my gosh, where the food places at? You know what I mean? Where the nearest bar at? What's going
Yeah,
on?
you can-
You trying to
you
hit the
actually
town.
turn around and come back. You ain't even got to stay there.
You sure don't. Pittsburgh got plenty of
Yeah.
bars though.
But
I like this.
to make it
Pittsburgh,
a guys weekend, you probably just stay the whole weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get like 4 of your boys, make a whole weekend out of it because
And they got playoffs in Pittsburgh
Always
right now too.
true.
So it's gonna be a
Yeah.
crazy weekend.
Oh, yeah.
For
I
them.
even actually put in the winter trip to the draft. But
like you did.
I mean, it was just, you know, it was.
Why not?
Yeah, I was like,
Why not?
I'm retired. I can't.
I
I
got
can go
nothing else
down there.
going
on.
That's why not? I
can't
can get on
wait
the road
till
do
the day
that.
I'm retired.
They gonna give you the hotel. They
Yeah.
giving you they say flight,
flight.
hotel. I don't
Yeah.
even need the flight. Just give me the
A flight from
hotel.
Buffalo
Or you
to
give me the
Pittsburgh.
gas money. You give me 200
Yeah.
gas money.
Exactly.
I'll make it work.
Keep the flight.
Yeah.
Give me the gas.
Yeah.
Give me the gas.
Give me those Visa
You
gift
gonna
cards, we
spend?
good.
Yeah, you gonna spend
You gonna
1K
put me in a
on a flight.
hotel? I'm good. I ain't gotta pay for a hotel. I ain't gotta do nothing.
That's on my bucket list actually, cause I've been
draft?
yeah,
Wait
cause
till it come to Buffalo, baby.
yeah, well
Yeah.
true,
It'll
but
be
I
in
but I
Southern
also feel like going on the road with like a small group,
I get you.
like not too like not it don't gotta be Vegas, it don't gotta be Houston. It could be right. I mean nobody gonna be mad, right? They
We
said-
went to the draft in Dallas when they drafted Josh Allen. But like I said, it was.
Wait, y'all was at the actual one when he got drafted?
Yeah, well, what happened was we knew we were going down there to visit, you know, Eric and all them, and we was just like, we was staying at Eric's house, and we was like, well,
Might as well go
let's
to
see
the
if we
draft.
can get to the draft, and then we had to put up a fight to get tickets to get in there, but the Bills finally gave us tickets because we cussed out our ticket rep and all that stuff. They finally gave us tickets. I'm like, we gonna be in Dallas. Don't you want more Bills people there? But they had Pinto. He was it not Pinto? Yeah, Pinto. You know, he had a whole thing on the floor. You know, and they hooked him up, and I was up there with the chefs. They ended up giving them some tickets, and me and the wife went and sat there and enjoyed the draft. And of course, I had a fit when they didn't pick Josh Rosen. I was like,
Listen,
man,
I was down in Fort Lauderdale during the draft. So I'm just at like a bar down there.
Yeah.
And they swear when they say Josh, they pause.
Yes.
They was like,
yes,
Josh.
yes.
Allen.
I was like, are you crazy? I said, I don't know what y'all doing.
I wasn't mad that they picked Allen, but I was disappointed they didn't pick Rosen.
Yeah.
And I'm so
Yes.
happy
Man,
that I
listen,
was
I
wrong.
got the whole
man.
video.
Because
of me.
he's the
And
worst
my-
pick out
he
of that
ain't
whole
even in the
class.
league.
Yeah, like my man is an
I
accountant.
was upset
Or
at that.
finance.
I was telling her, let's get out of here. We was going, but we hung out, we stayed, and because it was a good experience and everything.
Yeah,
but
but I've never been more wrong, and I've never been so excited
Oh, yeah.
to be wrong.
me,
Listen,
that's it.
I say it all the time. Anytime it's draft week, I post my little video, you know what I mean, on my socials where I was watching it with Chris right over there when he was on Kensington or whatever. Chris.
I drove past that cable apartment the other day.
Oh,
showing
yeah,
the
shout out
house.
to Cable.
Mad random.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's the spot right there.
Yeah. But when Chris was living over there, I remember just sitting, trying to tell Chris what was going on, because you know, back then and even still now, every once in a while, you got to let him know what's going on. And Kev Cox was there, you know, Jets fan, and we was watching. I just remember how tight I was. Like, I was really sick for the rest of the night. Like, I couldn't even get into Tremaine Edmonds shit. Like, I was like, okay, Tremaine Edmonds.
A few picks
Yeah,
later.
I didn't even know. I had left the bar. I didn't even know they drafted Tremaine until later that night. I said, wait, what? Who?
Yeah,
When
we
that
was
happened?
there. We was like, Tremaine Edmonds.
Yeah.
We was like, what are they doing?
Yeah, I had to
I
look
loved it
into
when
all
I
that
found out. I
shit.
said, man, that man like 19.
Yeah,
Yeah,
when I
yeah.
found out how big he was,
Yeah,
I was
6'5",
like,
240
I
or
was like, wait a
230.
minute, what the heck is going on?
Yeah, specimen. And then we went to the draft day 2 shit at the field house. So I was there early. That was early days of being F Day. And you know, Josh was there, Tremaine was there.
Yep.
And I know Fee took a picture with both of them and all of that.
Yeah, I
so
was still in Texas.
yeah, because I remember y'all was on like
Still out in
FaceTime or
Dallas.
something, and they was
Yeah.
like, "Who you with?" And they was like, I was like,
Then he was over there. I said, who was that dude?
Yeah, who that? Who that
He
motherfucker?
just snuck somebody in there.
I
What's
know
going
Peter
on?
had already snitching on me too. Like, yeah, she was.
Felicia had to gave him up. Ebony bought a boyfriend. I'm like, what?
Early in the game, but that, you
I
know,
was like,
Yeah,
okay,
it is
what's
what
Bills
going
connection
on,
shit.
man?
Yeah,
That's how I started. That's a love story.
yeah,
I was like,
early.
what's going on, man?
Yeah.
We was still down in Dallas.
Yeah, they was down in Dallas, and like I said, we went to the field house for
I
that
don't
day
even know why
too.
we went to. I don't know. I know we didn't go just for the draft. I guess we just wanted to get away for a minute.
Probably. It'd be like that.
Yeah, so
Shit, we in
all
Buffalo.
need
I
those.
don't think it was necessarily just for the draft.
But
'Cause we had to fight to get tickets once we knew the draft was there.
I do want to again show love because last time we recorded we were saying that Sabres were a game away or so from clinching. They clinched that.
Atlantic Division
They
champs.
clinched that Atlanta Division.
Throw the banner up.
So
14-year drought over.
Yeah, you here.
We out here.
Yeah.
Listen,
That's nice.
as a lifelong Sabres fan, it brings me great pleasure to finally be back in this. And you know what? I love so much they didn't limp into the playoffs. They didn't get in.
Oh no, it wasn't no. Let's wait till the final game and
I've
this
been the
team
best
got to
team
lose.
in the league for the last 5 months.
Yeah.
They've been. I mean, not cruising, but they've been on fire. They've had. Man, they've had some moments, and it's fun for me because
10-game winning streak, an 8-game winning streak, multiple 5-game winning streaks.
Yeah. I was listening to Sal the other day before yesterday, or whatever. He said, from this date, 4 months ago from that date, they was last in the division.
Last in the whole conference.
Yes.
An entire conference, and then you look 5 months later, they second in the whole conference and
Yes.
already got it clinched.
Yes.
So I said,
that's
come on
great.
with
Got
it. man.
home field advantage. Like that's
playing.
That's beautiful,
Yeah,
man.
that's playing.
Because we always talked about, from a Buffalo standpoint, always talked about all the teams being good at one time. Like that's always been the
I ain't
dream.
never had
Yeah, that's always been a
I've
dream.
never experienced
No, I mean our generation for sure. Like I don't know what it was like before the '90s, but like for us, it was always.
It was never at the same time.
Yeah.
Bills never had
Right.
any runs in the 80s
Not-
until the very end of the
Yeah.
80s. Sabres runs they made were in the 70s.
Yeah.
Had a couple playoffs in the early 80s, but it was never at the same time. When the Bills were good in the 90s, Sabres weren't. Mid-90s, Sabres got good again. Bills fell
weren't.
off.
Nope.
So, like, it was never at the same
on
time.
the same time, and that's why I feel like it's great because you got these Bills players who were fake embracing the Sabres over the last 5 to 6 years, but
Yeah.
now they can truly
It's real.
go to a game and be like, yeah,
Was that
we
that
here.
last one?
You said which one?
Last one? Khalil.
Oh yeah, Khalil Shakir was there
He
banging
was
on the
there,
drum and
banging
all
the
that.
drum, yeah.
So it's beautiful, man. One Buffalo, as they
City's
call
turned.
it.
It's about to get, listen,
I know
I'm
downtown. about
within 3 days, I'm watching playoffs.
that. Yeah, that's crazy.
It is. They got
And it might be on the same day I think as the Knicks, so that's
It
like.
depends. Yeah, they ain't even released the schedule
I
yet.
think they
but
said Sabres
they're gonna
might
have a
play
party
Saturday.
at the
Yeah.
canal side, like they
course
used to do
they
a party
is.
at the Plaza. Somehow
Yeah,
it's
I
gonna
used to be in the
canal
plaza.
side. Yeah,
I used to go down there for that.
Yeah, I was at
used to be
the party in the
crazy.
Plaza heavy. I
My
was
boy Brock.
15, 16 out there.
And Brock used to go, "Here we go. Let's go.
we used to
man.
go out
He
there
come
heavy.
grab me up. Let's go."
Yeah, that
We used to go
I
down there
can't.
and have
I
a
can't
ball,
wait.
man.
It's
So now I get to
nice.
experience that. I
Now
got
they-
Z in the hockey
Now
now.
they talking when to go to canal side to do it. So
Yeah, it's gonna be even more people
Yeah,
down there.
that's
That's
even
way more
more-
that's
space.
right. Yeah, that's gonna be
things have changed, man. They just gets
Because
bigger and bigger.
canal
and
side
bigger,
wasn't even
man.
there.
No, it
when
wasn't.
they were doing party in the
Definitely
Plaza.
wasn't.
So
Definitely
yeah,
wasn't there.
it's about to get crazy. This city loves their teams. Man.
Yeah,
Man, they-
and we talked about that last episode.
When
and
that- when
was
that
Come
flip
on, they
gets
show up,
switched,
man. When they
it's-
win,
it's
man,
different.
they don't understand. They was coming here and playing, and nobody wanted to come here.
You couldn't
And
give
I
away
was like,
tickets.
if y'all win, you'll see.
Yeah.
And they was like, man, we didn't know
100%.
it
And
was
I-
like that.
listen,
Now they going, they coming at these away games. They took over Chicago.
Yeah, very high likelihood I'll be at my first playoff game this year. So like I can't wait. I'm looking forward to this. Unless they sweep them, then
Enjoy it.
it's out. But then it's fine either way.
Yeah,
Then it'll be the
enjoy
next
that.
round.
Enjoy it, baby. Like this is what we talked about growing up, being from Buffalo, being a sports fan. It's good to be in this part of the year and being able to root for a local team
Yeah, it means
and a
something.
lacrosse team. You know what I mean? Like shout out the Bandits
Yeah,
too.
shout
Like
out,
I
they
don't
clinched. It wasn't looking good
Man,
for
I
a
mean, they
while, but they
three-time-
turned it around.
Yeah, they
repeat
turned it
champion.
around,
Like come
man.
on, man.
And the
Like,
thing is crazy about it, because normally this last month and a half would have been all draft.
Yeah.
I've barely thought about the draft because I'm like, I've been
Yeah.
focused on hockey.
with
Yeah,
the
the
Sabres.
Sabres
So I look up, I say, oh shit, draft next week.
Yeah, Sabres had everybody's attention.
Yeah, 'cause I'm like, I low key, I don't
The
care.
draft just snuck up on me. I was
Yeah.
like, man, I
said,
gotta
oh,
get, I
next
gotta
week.
get,
I kinda like it that way, though.
behind.
I'm not even gonna be in
I
town
didn't
for the
get my
draft. I'm about to be
read,
like, I don't know what's happening.
okay, shit. Well,
We're gonna find out.
Well, before we start our, mock draft like we always do, we do about 3 to 4 rounds. I mean, Bills.
I'm about to hijack again, Val. Before
ahead.
we start
Nah,
on
go
that, before we get too far into the
Yeah,
draft
yeah.
stuff, would y'all make a run at Dexter Lawrence? Just complete side note. With the Giants having him,
They dangling him?
essentially dangling. They got the contract issues. They may not be able to come to terms. If he's truly on the market, would y'all pony up
I would
probably
call
the
it.
first round pick and some change
I would.
to get Dexter Lawrence?
Here's my thing with Dexter, because I know the nickname was Sexy Dexy, whatever they want to call
I
it.
never knew that was his nickname.
They be calling us some shit. I know. Hey,
that
man.
is wild.
Shout out to Dexy. But nah, you know,
he did not shout out to that.
Shout out to Dex. What's funny is I thought about that when I saw that come across the last couple of days. I was like, you know what? I don't know. But at the same time, you have a 30-year-old quarterback essentially in the middle of his prime or wherever in his prime. You got a prime time MVP quarterback, and your goal is to win the Super Bowl. Would you want to develop a Caden, or get one of these young tackles and hope that they end up being somebody?
Hope they become Dexter Lawrence.
Right.
Or do I
get Dexter Lawrence? Right.
But then also give him $30 million.
Who's up? Right. So that's the part to me that's scary, is because not that we overpaid for Bradley Chubb, but we already got one guy on our front seven who's getting paid some decent money, right?
And
Oliver's getting paid decent money. Fred Rousseau money
$20.
decent. So now in my front seven, Terrell Bernard also got some decent money last year. So the front seven got some change to it. But I will say this: Dexter Lawrence adds something that we don't have.
Defensive tackle.
He's a premier defensive tackle. Deion Walker will continue.
He's a pass rusher.
Right.
He will give you everything you would hope a defensive tackle
wants.
And
if you're looking at trying to truly improve that front seven, which I know Jim Leonard that's his mindset going into this draft, that's an instant. He's worth 2 picks. Now, if he's worth more than 2 picks, you can decide, right?
That changes your
how many picks.
Defense.
I think he's worth it. I think the only thing that to me would cause a pause is the money. And what are you? Hey, if we trade for you, not to say we will reach out to him, it's more so his agent. Can we work around that number? Because
can I get this 20?
Can we work around that number? But what do you think, man? I don't know.
I've been wrecking my brain since you hit me with that.
Listen,
I'm sitting here
sign me up.
thinking,
If I can say, look. You picture this on the TV. Your Buffalo Bills, first round of the draft, select Dexter Lawrence.
I'm there.
And if it take a first, if I give up my first to Dexter Lawrence and
I'm with it.
A third next year,
I'm with it.
I know my entire defense is changed.
I'm there.
This lightens the pressure up off Ed Oliver. This lightens the pressure up off of Rousseau.
I think
Deion Walker, man.
$30 million, it's expensive. And for a team that's already cash strapped, it's definitely expensive. But I'm getting a proven commodity who doesn't really come off the field playing damn near 70% of snaps.
Dexter,
who hasn't really missed games, and
because we're thinking of drafting a defensive tackle with the number 1 pick.
That you going?
Why wouldn't you take this guy?
Right, that's proven.
That gonna wreck a game.
I know, and the thing is, we need high talented, cheap players.
Right.
We do need that.
So
there is benefit to being able to draft a guy. But if I can get Dexter Lawrence in that spot and pay him, it costs what it costs.
Yeah.
I can restructure Dawkins. I can extend Dorian Williams or Osiris Torrance, open up some money. But I'm bringing a premier top 5 bona fide
I think I would make that.
And if you think about it, over the last 5 to 10 years, one trend that we have seen are those high teams say, you know what?
Fuck them picks.
Fuck them picks. There's my guy. Philadelphia has done it. The Rams have done it. So
at this point, if I can say, look, my first round pick, I picked Dexter Lawrence. My second round pick, I picked DJ Moore. I done changed my team.
And to me, that's how I would have to look at it. If I'm a concerned fan because money, I would say, guess what? Looking at the draft, my first round pick was Dexter. Second round pick was DJ Moore. Third round pick, whoever that ends up being, probably.
I know both them players gonna show up and make my team better from
immediate impact.
And you probably was gonna draft a receiver in the second inning.
There's no hoping and wishing.
You was gonna get a D tackle.
You know what you get.
Right.
Yeah, I know my guys are gonna show up.
Yeah, thinking of it that way, I would definitely.
Yeah, just curious.
I would take that.
It's just all about the long-term money after the fact.
If I'm I gotta make the call. I gotta at least find out.
You gotta.
And that's his man.
You gotta get Josh
as much help as you can. Yeah. And if I'm doing that, my third round pick, whatever the best field stretching receiver in the third round I can find,
Sky
roll that out.
Whoever, all them. But and the thing I will say I like about what I've seen from the mock drafts is that there are some speedy receivers that are going to be available on day 3 and on day 2. So it's like, if I can't get KC, if I can't get Cooper, it's not going to be the end of the world, because there's some dudes, like it always is in the draft, that you can get in round 4, round 5, round 6.
Man, you get me a Bryce Lance in round 3. I am very happy.
It's some dogs out there, and all you got to do is take the right chance. And I like the fact that sometimes with those receivers in the later rounds, they got that chip. They got that chip. They might feel like they got overlooked. Like, man, I was supposed to be second round. I was supposed to be third round.
Because I don't need a receiver right now in this draft to just walk in and be my number one.
Right, you don't.
I need someone to bring a skill set that I don't have.
Yep.
I need someone who can pull some coverage off of my dogs underneath.
Yep.
So if I can get I'm just using Lance as an example. If I can get a Lance that can help pull the top off the safety, now DJ Morgan work underneath. Now Kincaid can work underneath. Shakir can work underneath. So like I don't even need the number one alpha dog in the first round if I can get the skill set to help the rest of the room.
Right.
So, but yeah, now I done hijacked it.
Oh no, I mean that's one of the things we wanted to do before we started the mock. Because like I said, yeah, go ahead.
I had a quick one. Dawkins was mad, and I don't know what they say he said the fans were messing with him or whatever. I don't. Okay. My thing is, just for example, you say it's just 80,000 people in the stands, but 10 people mad at you.
All you hear is the
call
10
you out.
All you hear is the 10,
and you mad at everybody because of the 10.
Yeah.
Don't you be like? Shouldn't he just be like, listen? Hey, I got another 79,000 people that love me.
Make the loud
these
ones.
10 ones ain't don't make or break you. Yeah. The rest of us haven't said anything. Yeah. What you mad at us for?
Nah, I think what it is first off, social media is so tricky because those loud ones.
You tagging my man and talking something.
Yeah, but what about us that ain't said nothing? But you go to mine. Ain't nobody. We ain't saying nothing to you. Just go out there and block, dude. I'm not mad at you.
Right, but on that same tip though, the funny thing about when that clip went viral was like then when they played the unedited extended clip.
It really was.
He goes right after that and says, "Man, I fucking love the mafia. I do this and that." But I'm like, that's why social media is so nasty because they want to clip it down.
I saw the 10 seconds. And then I saw the full minute, and then I saw like 3 minutes. I said, "Oh,
and then you saw his post after on Instagram, and
I said, "Oh man!"
And then when you put it all together, you realize that we always can't get, and this is the players too.
The loud ones touch the nerve,
right?
That's all that is.
The fans that's typing like this, they gonna always get the players first because when the players go on their phone, the first thing they see is this motherfucker tag them that say, "You fat bitch, you this and that." But us who ain't tagging them,
ain't
who at
home, nothing.
You can't hear that.
You mad at us though?
It's the loud one.
Because we caught up in the fire and we ain't said anything.
Yeah, because it was a lot of people talking about it. Maybe we should cut Dawkins out. Save the money.
The social media they was going in, but
I didn't get the
that's
conversation.
The blind side, man.
Because I'm like, I'm not opening up a hole that
no.
Yeah, why would you do that? Because you talking about you get rid of him, who's going to fill that spot?
Yeah, because you can save money. You
going to put Spencer Brown over there?
But he's actually not that expensive.
Spencer Brown get on my nerves, man.
Hey, Spencer Brown.
He okay, but Spencer Brown be having some games where I be like, bro.
Spencer Brown is a dog.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a dog.
Yeah.
Spencer Brown, that's the dude that you want with
he
out at all times because he will put somebody through a
win. He's not no left tackle. That's essentially what we're saying.
But he ain't going to play the left.
Hey, listen, he can hold his own. I don't think he's
possibly.
He's not as good of a left tackle as he is a right tackle.
Right. He's perfect where he at on the right tackle.
But I'm not opening up a hole in this window when I don't.
No.
Like ain't no reason for me to rock the boat with trying to entertain.
And on your point too, I will.
And put Tylen Grable over there?
No.
Like, what? I don't have anybody in the wings ready to take that spot.
I would suggest that some of those players do refrain from going on those interviews with those streaming people because all that was a streaming kid who's already been violated before.
Ain't no reason for me to be on with no streamer.
This dude,
none of them,
and all they want to do is take advantage of you.
I want a viral moment.
So I can put this on YouTube
on my
and make people react.
And I'm getting paid because them Twitches, they getting paid.
And the guy who clipped it and put it together, they won.
They knew what they was doing
in that moment because, and I think Deion realized after the fact, but they
April Fools. Yeah, all
right. We know what he was doing, but like he realized after the fact, like, that's what you gonna post that part. You ain't gonna say when I said, nah, I love the mafia, I fuck with the mafia, man, I ain't leaving the. But you want to say, yeah, I'll go to Miami.
Hella clip.
Come on, man. Don't do that to us.
And who not going to entertain going to another team for, you talking about double the money.
Double the money.
For $200 million?
At this point, you going
I'm 32, 31.
Double my commission right now. I'm at another broker tomorrow. Like, what we talking about?
I was just like,
Man,
I just didn't understand.
man.
I said, what are you mad at us for? The ones that, the other 79,000, they ain't said a word.
He get love.
Yeah,
He get a lot of love here. And I think he know that too.
Yeah,
He
like
love.
don't feed into that.
You got the key to the city. You got fans out there cheering you on. Like, bro,
Exactly.
They love, like,
you getting love.
I say it like this, and we'll close it on Deion. It's like, I ain't never seen, in my time being a Bills fan, an offensive lineman outside of Reuben Brown, but Reuben Brown wasn't like polarizing like that, get as much love as he gets. Like that man, Deion, he get love like he a wide receiver. Like Deion Dawkins jerseys.
Yeah, he's a big personality.
Yeah.
Like he represents the city well too.
Yeah, he does.
Like he shows up. He's here a lot of the time.
He in the community.
Like,
he with,
like he's
he with the rappers. Yeah,
like,
mom is cool.
He's exemplified what you would want your Bills, the blue collar
Franchise
mentality,
lifetime.
all that. Like
he
he's
came
done
in, man.
all of that.
He came right in.
out of Temple of all places.
Second round pick started immediately.
Yeah.
Out
And
of
then
Temple.
moved him over to listen. I keep going back.
know, right?
The way they parlayed Cordy Glenn
Yeah.
into that first round pick slide to get Josh Allen is crazy. I'm thinking of that.
I know,
Like,
going
yo,
back, but
the way Brandon Bean did that, where he freaked that original
that
first
shit
round pick to
gave
get
him
to 7.
that shit gave him a 10-year contract.
Oh, 100%.
Think about it. Bean get heat now, but the reason why Bean is still here is because of Josh Allen, and people know that. Like, if he never drafted Josh, or if he missed on Josh Allen, he would not be here.
Yeah,
He would have got this, but
it was a
you're
master
right.
class.
It was.
I think he started at 22.
Oh yeah, it was like in the
Moved up
20s.
to 12, and
Boom,
then,
boom,
get to
and then
7.
boom, boom. Yeah,
I said, damn.
it was a lot of movement going.
And they
in.
never give him a first round pick. That's the
Yeah.
crazy part. No future first round picks was ever given up.
And if you look at it, probably 20 years from now, whatever, you're gonna say he got a Hall of Fame quarterback and a very, very good
And a Hall of Fame coach and Joe Brady. Yep. No, I'm just-
and a very, very good linebacker, Tremaine
trying.
Edmonds.
Yeah,
who,
nah.
who probably gonna play in the league 10 plus years. He already had 8.
Yeah.
And probably still only 27.
Right. You know what I mean? Retiring at 30. Like, oh man. But anyway, we going on hella side tangents, but
Curious how
again.
old Tremaine Edmonds actually is right now.
He-
Real curious.
Well, if he came to the league at 19, he gotta be 27 now.
Yeah, he got
That's my guess.
Yeah, 27. I was
Yeah,
right.
there we go.
That's crazy. You've been in the league.
8 years.
This is the third contract.
This
is-
27. Because he got the big contract from Chicago.
Yeah.
Now I was on the third at 27.
I ain't mad at him. Get that money, dude.
Get that money, man. Take care of that family. I mean, the Edmonds family got money,
Yeah,
but
they not hurt. They got 3 sons. in the
but
league.
father was in the league, so it's,
Oh yeah, I forgot it.
Yep, he was a
big
tight
as
end.
Hell too.
that's where it all came from. When I seen his pops one day,
I mean, he the biggest out of all of them still.
the first time I seen him real
6'8".
quick, 'cause I know we keep going on tangents. First time I seen Tremaine in person was at Value City. Him, his father, and his mom. Even the mom was
Bro,
tall.
mom like 6'2".
Right. I said, yo. And I had to tell the people at work, because they ain't know back then, you know, motherfuckers don't be doing shit. I'm like, yeah, that's Tremaine Edmonds. They said, what? Who? I said,
That big motherfucker.
That
right
big
there.
motherfucker. That's his dad. He
Playing
played in the
linebacker.
league. And that's his mom. And I remember I gave him a quick little, it was good, man. Little did I know I was going to go to Ashley's and see all the Bills all the time. But for Value City, that was something because
Shouldn't have been the Value City.
I know. Like, yo, Tremaine, what you doing?
You in
In
the wrong
Amherst, too.
spot.
He was at the Amherst Value City at that
He
time.
was hanging on his ends, man. He hanging on
Right.
his money.
And that's actually back then when I saw Micah Hyde and his pregnant wife at the time. So that kid got to be like 6'7" now. But anyways, 6'7". Yeah, I know. Yo, we got to move on. Like, we'll be playing around. We going to do 3 rounds because we want to take our time a little bit. We going to try not to go too deep into past an hour. But we wanted to make sure we address what we feel is the biggest need going into round 1 if we stay at 26. We talked about it a little bit last week. But since you wasn't here last week, then I'll ask you, man, if we make no trades, right? We know we got a mock simulator in front of us where we can do a bunch of different shit. If we make no trades, man, what you going in as your number 1 need going in that pick 26?
I'm thinking gotta be
Yeah.
I'm stuck, man.
I
Because I was thinking linebacker.
Like a middle linebacker?
Because after
After all that situation at linebacker,
we don't have nobody after Bernard and
Dorian Williams.
Dorian Williams. Who's next?
Lockport Joe. No,
Come on, man. Buffalo Joe, baby.
Buffalo Joe.
And then I
Joey
was
and
thinking,
Yeah, whatever.
but
And
I
we
know
got
we
old
got
boy
tackles
that we
because
signed
we
last
got
year.
3
What's his name?
tackles.
Jenkins.
Keontae Jenkins.
Yeah, I'm about to say Jenkins. I remember it.
I mean,
Keontae.
Keontae Jenkins. Come on,
Yeah,
man.
we got 3 tackles.
Put some respect on
The ends.
Keontae.
I'm a little disappointed.
We've
with
done
Solomon.
nothing on the D-line or
the front
linebacker.
seven is just Bradley Chubb.
We've
That
signed
was our
Bradley
only
Chubb. That's
addition.
it. There's nothing else we've done.
And
And
then
then re-signed
So
for
go
Darren
ahead,
Anderson,
because I'm
And
going
they
straight
officially
defense.
named Rousseau linebacker, outside linebacker.
which is
So
expected.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but
but I'm really mad at the run, so I'll probably go tackle.
Defensive tackle? Okay.
Because we got ran on like crazy last year.
And you can reiterate what you said last week. I know you said when it comes down to it, what you would do, but what would you say is our number one need, though? Like,
It's tough. It's because, like, looking at how the draft is laid out, we've done nothing on the front seven. So I think we still need a D tackle for sure.
Yeah.
Someone, because I think Deion Walker can play that position, but I don't know if just a traditional
Like, all
nose
the time,
is
like
even
three
his
down.
best
yeah, 'cause-
suited spot.
Yeah, he's so athletic. Like, yeah.
So I want someone in that a more traditional
Yeah.
D tackle still.
Right.
We haven't done anything at middle linebacker. So what that's telling me is
Who's
they
next-
must
yeah, who's next to
absolutely love Bernard and Williams.
Well, I think
And
I'll pause you on that. I wouldn't say love Bernard. I think they like the money says.
well,
we
there's nothing they can do about the
Right.
contract.
The money says we might have to keep him for at least another year or two.
And we still need depth at edge because we have Bradley Chubb, yeah, we got Rousseau, and then we have Javon Solomon. Is that what we banking on? So those right there is our big hole, and I think there's still a hole in the receiver room.
Right.
And I think
Yeah, we
there's a
got
hole
we,
at that cornerback spot.
right.
too.
100%. That number 3 corner.
But I'm not.
Oh, I'm not. Oh,
Not
not
early.
not day one. Right.
No.
Right. We're talking
I-
day one. Right.
If I'm picking someone in the first round, I
This
need
the
you to be on
Bills,
the field.
They might. I wouldn't be surprised. If they
I
dropped this
wouldn't either because
McDermott
they just
is
do
not the
dumb.
coach anymore.
Right.
I don't think we don't see
right.
a
Well, yeah,
cornerback
that's another point.
that early.
Yeah.
But I mean, you
And
can talk me into a third round corner.
100%.
But
It's gonna be
that
some
first
good corner.
round,
Don't do it.
That's not gonna
Stay
happen.
away.
Safety, there's a hole next year because everybody's on 1 year contracts.
Yep.
I'm not doing that. But I'll say this: if there's a couple, if Casey Concepcion, like I said last episode, if he's there, which I doubt he is,
Yeah.
I'm running that ticket up, handing it in.
It's a
And
fake
then
no-brainer.
I will figure out linebacker and edge and
Yeah.
defensive tackle when I figure it out.
My only confusing scenario, and we're gonna get there in a second.
If all them damn receivers are
If,
gone,
well, no,
edges are gone,
if Casey is there along with a Cassius Howe,
I ain't worried about it.
ooh,
See, but the thing is, for me, like if I look at a Cassius Howell, right, he has the burst, he has the speed off the line, he has the bend, but I know from as a run defender, there's nothing really there. So I'm not really breaking my neck to get a one-dimensional edge. Yes, he has skill set that we don't really have. We have Chubb and we have Rousseau, who are both very good run defenders, and we don't have that bendy, bursty guy. So yes, Howell will fit great into the defense, but am I breaking my neck to do that when I can have Casey Concepcion and hypothetical standpoint,
yeah,
which will completely transform the skill set in the receivers room. So I want a more versatile defensive end. If I can, I'll give up a little bit of the bend and burst if I can get someone who has some run defending chops too. Because like Dennis said, run defense it's been suspect for a minute.
yeah, for the last 4 or 5 years. I mean, honestly,
8,
realistic. I'm about to say
9.
during the whole McDermott.
Yeah.
McDermott has never had a defense, and this is why
Because they've never prioritized.
They never.
stopping
It was
the run.
stop pass defense. It was
Which
stop.
is,
Right.
It
was
does
a pass.
make sense. It's passing
It's
league.
been a passing league for the past close to a decade.
They're good against 25 teams in the league. It's just when you run up against the Baltimore,
Or-
when you run up against the Detroit,
or you can
the real
argue-
heavy teams.
Right.
Even New England ran.
I'm about to say, or you can argue that they're good 75 to 80% of the time against the run.
It's the big run.
It's the big
It's the
runs.
chunk plays.
And if you rewatch any of the Bills games,
Like
all of the analysts say it.
They can run the ball 30 times in the game. 27 of those, you good.
It happened
If
against
you get
Tampa
creased
Bay.
one of those times, now they broke it for
Yeah,
7.
Sean Tucker. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
and that's
Syracuse
annoying.
running backs looking.
and we was in the
good.
stadium like,
I
bruh,
said Sean Tucker.
Y'all said
y'all got him looking
Sean
like
Tucker.
Barry Sanders, man.
And
Like,
that was all he did
But
all year.
they still lost.
well, right.
Yeah.
Well, because we got Josh.
You usually don't get ran off the jump.
and that's
You can get thrown off the gym in a hurry.
again when you got the ultimate equalizer, you pick what you want to give up. You say, well, give up the run, but Baker Mayfield not gonna throw on us,
Yeah.
and we got Josh Allen that's gonna be able to score in a heartbeat if we need to.
Yeah,
You know,
100%.
Like like we saw the shootout with Cincinnati. Like, so I mean, it's what you want to adopt, but I think Jim Leonard. What I'm most excited to see is after the draft is what this defense is truly gonna look like, because we have a chance to be good at both.
Yeah,
and that's what I want to see.
Yeah, and as I bring it back to the draft, my thoughts are, I know I need a D tackle. I know I need an edge. I know I need a receiver. I know I need a cornerback. Who can I scoop up in free agency post draft? Like, what's the easiest position I can scoop up? And that's when I feel like I can find a D tackle. I can find
DJ
someone
Reader.
who can eat up some space.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like, I'm not breaking my neck.
And you can also, towards the end of the year, Trey was playing good.
Yeah, I don't mind Trey. Trey is my ultimate.
Yeah, post draft. I'm bringing
well.
Trey back.
Oh, yeah.
There's no reason for me. Listen, I know based on how he played last year, I can throw Trey in as my third corner, and I'm fine.
And not even sweat.
If he's fine with a minimal like contract,
he'll work with them young ones. He's not gonna have an attitude.
He loves Buffalo. He wants to be here. So if I can get him at a cheap contract, I'm just throwing.
And I feel like that's probably what Trey waiting for too. Because you see, he ain't signed nowhere else. Like, you can't convince me that not a single team called him and was like, "Hey, how you doing?"
And vets at this point, I'm like, "Yeah, let's wait to see how the draft plays."
Yup, because he
so
a
post draft. Go grab Trey White. Now my cornerback room is much more depth. I throw a 5th or 6th round at a young corner to get into the pipeline, and my cornerback room is good.
Listen, as I always say, as long as I ain't got to put out Dane Jackson, I'm good.
Yeah, man,
who was the guy we picked? Was it Hancock or
Hancock?
Strong.
Well, we got both.
Strong got the neck in.
Strong was the safety.
Yes.
Strong is the corner.
No.
Which one was the corner?
Strong was the corner. Hancock was the hybrid.
Yeah, but Bean recently talked about how they're gonna see how the numbers play to kind of figure out where they're putting Hancock, whether it's at safety or whether it's at slot corner.
And I don't mind that. Like, hey, because we got one nickel corner and D. Alford, who I'm excited to watch play, just because everything that I've seen from him is that dude is a hard working ass corner who gonna be on the ball. I like sticky corners who just, because you gotta think about it, Taron Johnson, for as much as we love him, we know where he was headed. It was going this way. His prime. Yeah,
great. One of the best spots in the league.
I drafted in 2017, part of the great 2017 draft that we had.
But I will say, last thing I'll say about the draft before we actually get started with the mock is, I feel confident in thinking we can get a D tackle post draft if it went in that direction.
Yeah.
I don't feel confident in that in a receiver.
Oh no.
And at the cost, because I still know if I'm getting a vet, I still got to pay money that's more than what I would want in a.
Or you're gonna have to settle for
the receiver, or I'm bringing Brandon Cooks back or something like that.
Which ain't the worst.
Right, it's not the worst thing in the world. It's not. But I need me a young receiver that I can develop and really mold into what I want. And I'm not throwing out Keon Coleman because I don't think all hope is lost. Nah. But he still doesn't have the skill set that I want in the room. Like, he doesn't change.
But he does fit one thing that I feel like is good that they keep him on the roster for, is he does fit the big body receiver who in the red zone or in a F-it moment, throw it up there. He down there somewhere. He can make a play.
You've seen what happened when it's in single coverage, you throw the ball downfield, and he's made some big
plays
in that
he's done it.
That's why I just feel like they still haven't used him to.
No, and that's why I hope Joe Brady figured that shit out, which is crazy because he was the OC.
Like, stop just running back shoulders all day.
Yeah.
Like, actually,
4 times a game. Like, bro, get him in the slot sometimes, not all the time, but get him in the slot, mix it up.
Run a drag. Just get up to speed, run across the field.
Because he got that run after the catchability. So
and do that. If you catch him 1-on-1, throw that shit up.
That's a whole nother discussion. But
yeah, we're gonna transition over to the mock draft itself. So we're gonna walk our way through the picks.
Yeah, we're gonna go first 10 or so. Look at what happened. We won't tell you what simulator we're using, but there's a bunch of them online. So if you are listening and you want to do your own mock simulator, Google NFL mock simulator 2026 and have a ball. There's like 4 or 5 of them out there. This one even lets you do trades, all types of stuff.
Free.
But we gonna start it off with Vegas on the clock, and I'm gonna pause it probably about 10 joint 10 just to see what happens.
Pause it. Okay. God dang. So I just got to talk about this early.
All right,
so
talk about it.
Based on the mock we have, Vegas went Mendoza, which is not unexpected. They got Jets doing David Bailey. Yeah. 3rd overall, Arizona Cardinals, Jeremiah Love. I cannot draft a running back 3rd overall, no matter how good he is. Like, I just can't. The value for me just is not there for a running back. Because again, 3rd overall pick, right? I don't know the exact numbers, but I'm already paying top of the market money to a rookie.
Yeah.
I want my 1st round pick to be on big ticket positions. Your corners, your quarterbacks, your receivers, your defensive ends.
Right.
The ones that are expensive, not the running back. Hell,
They need too much other stuff.
Yeah, to go
They
Jeremiah
need a
Love.
lot.
who's their
stuff.
quarterback? Well, granted, there's no
They don't
quarterback.
have a
taken
quarterback.
there,
They
but like,
need offensive linemen. They need defensive
everything.
linemen.
And in a realistic scenario, I think Jeremiah Love, perfect landing spot is Tennessee. If we being real, if he goes top 5
no.
with Cam Ward,
Perfect landing spot.
What you gonna
I'll
say?
point to it. Cincinnati Bengals.
yeah, I just don't think he gonna.
If
I know,
Jeremiah
if he sneak
Love
down there, that'd
somehow
be great.
make it to 10,
Yeah, I'll be mad.
as many holes as Cincinnati has, they should run to that podium and grab him. Could you imagine that offense with that quarterback and those receivers, and you add Jeremiah Love to the mix?
So here's my take on
but
that.
Every
They-
game gonna be
they
45 to
not
48.
Excuse me.
Cleveland will take you.
Here's
before they-
here's my real quick take on this, because there was a trade in this top 10 too. It looked like Cardell Tate was traded. Kansas City moved up to number 6 in this mock, so that people know, to get Cardell Tate, which is crazy.
That would piss me off.
I know, but
Fuck him.
my scenario though,
That would-
right? That's wild.
I'd be
I
so
just,
tight.
I just noticed that, but we put the simulator together where it can do computer trade. So in this scenario, which guess what, Kansas City at number 9. If I'm a KC fan, I'm excited because you can move
I'm
up.
so excited.
3
about
spots?
Kansas City. It's not gonna even cost you much.
Yeah. Man, listen, don't. Whatever. I don't even want to go through their scenarios. But what I was going to say was, what if Cincinnati gets to a point where they got Jeremiah Love and Sonny Styles slipping to number 10? Would you still run up and go Jeremiah Love, or would you think about Sonny Styles?
So if I'm Cincinnati, and hypothetically, those 2 players on there, I don't think, if I'm any of those teams, I don't think I can pass up Sonny Styles.
yeah, nah.
Yeah, you
I
always
mean, I think he's, in my opinion, probably the best player in the draft.
Yeah.
Like, I think that
Definitely the
highly
best defender,
of who
yeah.
he is. Like,
Well, nah, best player, because I mean, who's the quarterback?
he can
Fernando.
play.
Like,
I don't even think for.
bro, he's not the best player
Yeah,
in the draft.
it's just he's a quarterback, and
Yep.
he's.
And you
fine.
gotta get a franchise
But,
if you-
I think Sonny Styles is the best player in the draft. Just pound for
Pound, yeah.
It's again, even
And
like
Arvell
running
Riggs,
back.
yeah.
It's hard for me to draft a pure off the ball linebacker, top 10.
Yeah.
But he is one that I
If
feel
he
is worth.
slip.
Like, man, you know what I would do to have Sonny Styles on the Bills?
I know.
Mm-hmm.
They talked about it on the radio a little
He's
bit.
special, man.
Yeah, man,
That
he's
would-
only been playing linebacker for like 2 years too, which
Yeah.
is even like you're that high level
Yeah.
and you just started
He can
playing the
play.
position.
He could definitely play.
Yeah, so this how this played out. Pick one: Vegas for Mendoza, Jets, David Bailey, edge, Jeremiah Love, running back, Tennessee Titans, Sonny Styles Jr., linebacker, Arvell Reese to the Giants, Carnell Tate trade up to the Chiefs,
Yep.
Jordan Tyson number 7 to the Commanders. So 2 receivers off the board in the top 7 picks.
That's crazy.
That would piss me off as a Bills fan. I'll tell you that.
Cause that mean
I'm assed out.
Yeah, that mean your chances of getting KC
Done.
or Cooper,
Done.
they going by 20.
It's gone.
They going by 20 for sure. Let's see how these next 7, 8 go. I'm gonna hit the resume real quick. Boom, boom. Oops. All right, we're gonna pause it right there. They done got all the way down to 16. I'm gonna scroll up real quick. So Malachi Lemon.
So 3
Mackay
receivers
Lemon.
in the top 8. They got
When the
Mackay
wrong team-
Lemon
yes.
going to the Saints. So 3
It was a
receivers
run
top
on
10.
receivers right
That
away.
is
I'm-
crazy.
I already realized I'm out. I'm already looking like I'm already on the phone
I'm
like,
on
yo, who am I
defense.
trading back?
Yeah.
No, that's not
Or-
even defense, bro. I'm on the phone like, hey, yo, man, y'all, who want to come for Ty Simpson?
It's either or, man. I'm telling you right now. I'm looking at which defenders slid back. I mean, we see Ruben Bain is out of the
Downs
top
to the
10 here.
Jets.
Yep. Ruben Bain went to Miami at number 11.
Which would piss me off.
McCoy, Dallas always needs a corner. He slides to Dallas
Caleb
at 12.
Downs is going to be a beast. Jets
Ooh,
trade up
yeah.
for that was part
okay.
of a trade. They
Aaron
did.
Glenn said, give me that secondary guy.
They still ain't gonna get no
So
interceptions.
that mean the Jets not taking Simpson.
I'm not taking Simpson in the
Nah,
first round.
I
He's
did,
not
but a
he's
lot of
not
people
true
thought they
first
would.
round. Like, you need quarterbacks, obviously, but I'm not taking
Yeah.
Simpson at 13.
Well,
Yeah.
remember what happened last year in the
Well, they were
draft.
sitting at 16, right? So
Yeah, they moved up to get
So they
Caleb
made the
Downs,
trade
which
with the
is a
Rams.
beast. Like he's a hell of a safety. So
yeah,
somehow if he slipped, I'm like, all right, Bills, you can. I don't even got a safety hole this year, but
yeah.
granted, I know he's not gonna make it to 26, but that's a player I'd be like, man, all right. Yeah, so we got Spencer Fano off the board, Monroe Freelane, Kenyon Sadiq, tight end. Okay.
Out of Oregon.
Yeah.
I've heard about him.
Yeah,
They
he's
said he a
around.
beast, man.
Yeah.
I heard some stuff on him.
Yeah, I heard about
Yeah,
him.
and the Rams continue to stack up weapons. So,
Which once again, when you got a primetime quarterback,
show up.
Yeah.
Because you know Stafford only got a handful of
Listen,
years left.
they loaded their receiving room, and that's what we didn't do.
right? All right, we're gonna hit resume and get another 6-7 spots in. Try to stop it right before the Bills.
Yep.
Oh, my God.
All right.
So I'm out.
Okay, Casey.
Yeah. Scroll up. Yeah. So we got some movement here. Defensive tackle finally got picked too. Peter Woods out of Clemson. I think that's a little too early for him, but
Eldrick Falk went early.
with the Arizona, our guy KC went to
That
Minnesota.
Falk, they was talking about us getting Falk. He already
Yeah,
gone.
Kevin Falk.
That's
Looks like
Dallas.
Dallas traded to get Falk in here, and Dallas always needs defense. So anytime they get a defender, I'm not.
Emmanuel McNeil Warren, another safety off the board. Cleveland went Ty Simpson. That would be crazy if Cleveland drafted Ty Simpson.
I would be mad. I'd be mad.
I'm just like, what do you drafted 2 quarterbacks last year.
now
You
you're
still
gonna
got Deshaun Watson under this
Yeah.
massive ass contract.
that would cause people to.
Yeah.
They had
Ty
5
Simpson.
quarterbacks at one time.
You can't carry 4 quarterbacks on a roster.
Yeah, they had 5 of
A
them.
lot of teams don't even carry 3. Like, what do you already cutting bait with either Dylan Gabriel or Shador?
Right.
Or no one's taking oh boy, I can't think. Why I
Yeah.
can't. I just said his name a second ago.
Dylan Gabriel?
No,
No.
Deshaun Watson.
Massage.
Yeah, come on, man. Parlor Poppy.
Deshaun Massage.
Parlor Poppy. Ain't nobody taking
Massage
him.
Watson.
Massage Watson. That's a damn shame. Not Massage Watson.
Massage Watson.
You're not getting up out of that contract. That's
Yeah,
fully
nah.
guaranteed.
They guaranteed they was the dumbest movie you ever could have made.
Yeah, that's a
That's
crazy
pick.
But like again, I mean, I guess
And
shoot or shoot, right? I
Dylan
don't
goes
know.
to
I
Seattle.
don't know.
I mean, Dylan goes to the Steelers,
But
which
in
is
my
crazy.
head, Ty Simpson ain't no better than any of the quarterbacks they got in the fray.
That's what I'm saying. But that's why the NFL is funny, because you see these teams reach to get their needs, right? Air quotes. And it's like, but are you really improving your team? Right? Like, and that's where I always say,
So that's the shit, man. You'll have Myles Garrett on the side like, fuck.
what we doing? And that's why a lot
What are
of
we
these
doing?
players go right back to just give me my money. I'm playing for the money. Because they looking at their front office like, I don't know what my front office is doing, but at the end of the day, I'm feeding my family, and I'm going to just focus on feeding my family and being one of the greatest ever. Because right now, Myles Garrett, if he looking at himself in the mirror, Myles Garrett looking like, hey,
I'm paid.
I'm Hall of Fame.
I got a shot at the all-time record.
Right.
Granted, you need crazy
Right.
seasons
But
still,
at that point now, you got to start thinking like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
You got to start thinking about yourself,
again,
unfortunately.
Side note from the Bills, I was having
Oh, yeah,
enough
I'm
to
still making
figure
a
out
call.
way to get out of Cleveland.
Miles, is Miles good over there?
Bro, what is it going to take? You need 3 first
Yeah,
round
you
picks.
got it, man.
You got it.
I'll give you 27, 28
got
first
it,
round
bro.
pick right now. But yeah, let's press fast. Let's hit not fast forward, but resume the draft, and then we're gonna stop right at the Bills, baby. We are on the clock now officially, so let's look on the right side over here.
Oh my God.
I like what we got going
Pick
on.
before.
Kaden McDonald.
Kaden
right
McDonald
before
to Chicago Bears, D tackle.
us.
So
Let's see what's on the board. What we got?
we got Omar Cooper Jr. like that. We got Akeem Mezzadar out of Miami, who I do like.
Which I'm
Cassius
listen,
Hyde on the board. C.J. Allen on the board. Okay.
Denzel Boston.
And I don't even gotta go no further because I want to focus on what's the next best 10 look
All right,
like.
so I think this is actually not a bad situation. Let's
No.
see what the trade offers are too, just out of curiosity.
Oh, we got 5 of them.
Yeah, we
things.
got a couple-
Man, they
couple
calling.
trade
They calling my
offers, too.
phone. What's up?
Based on what's available, let's see.
So Cincinnati,
Going
would,
down to 41.
I'm
wanna
sliding
go there
past
for-
you.
That's too far.
Yeah, let me
So-
scroll up. So Miami wants to get to pick 30,
So that's dropping down 4 spots,
4 spots, and then we get pick 87.
which would be
Yeah,
That's
third
still,
round.
yep, that's still out of the round 2. I want to see if
Yeah,
somebody
that's
gonna be able to
third
give me
round.
round 2.
Mhm.
Vegas talking about giving me round 2 off rip.
No, they
With a
didn't.
couple other
That's
picks.
pick 36, and then that's another 102 is another third round.
Right.
It actually might be 4th round.
yeah, 17 to 117.
I don't know if I like that.
Pick 72. That's third round.
Yeah, they got them ranked in order. So essentially, we getting a couple offers to do a couple things, but I'm not gonna lie, y'all. If I'm the GM, I'm looking at my board and I'm actually pretty happy, right? Because I got a wide receiver, who I can grab, which Omar Cooper very well.
So
And
you
most of the
sure
draft.
You don't want that 30?
I'm thinking about that 30.
Because
look,
and you getting 87.
look,
Because you
if
don't
I-
have another one.
if I drop the 30, right, so that's 3 teams that's going to pick in front of me. I
Yes.
still have Omar Cooper.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
One of them
still
going to still
have
be
Messidor.
there. Howell or one of them
Howell
is
is
going to
still
be
there. Like,
If 2 out of 3 of y'all say we should trade, I'll do the trade. Tell me to press the button.
let me see the available board again.
Yeah, I'll let you
Because
see the board.
again, Cooper's I'm in there for.
Cooper.
Messidor I'm in there for.
Yes.
Cassius Howell I'm
Cash
in
is
there
high.
for.
So it's really those 3. And
And
Allen,
CJ
Allen,
Allen, I
yeah.
wouldn't
be
I
mad.
wouldn't
I wouldn't
But
be mad. If,
I don't
like,
need to get him right now. But
Yeah.
right, if we
if it falls in that direction,
yeah.
I'll be fine. Slide down a little bit more on the best
Yeah,
available.
because then you
I
got to
mean,
kind of look past that. Denzel Boston.
Parker.
Yeah, our Mason Thompson's still there.
I like Chris Bell too.
You know, I'm thinking
Team-
about
team.
dropping.
Yeah,
Take-
Because again,
I'll
I like
get that.
Omar Cooper. If this was KC Concepcion development instead of Cooper, I'd be like KC all day. But Cooper more of a
All
slot.
right, we're going to accept it, man.
only.
Y'all hear that live. We're going to take our first trade.
I'll take the trade.
Boom. And guess what? We back on the board,
We ain't
guys.
lose nothing.
And I ain't even going to look at the offers because I want to pick round 1. I
Now
stayed.
we still.
I
What
now
we
I'm
lose?
still stuck.
What picked? So Omar Cooper went,
But
Oh, yeah,
Messidor
I'm
is still
sorry.
there.
and then
TJ
TJ Parker.
Oh, we good.
Proctor.
We good. If
So
I'm
now
me, I'm taking
Messidor-
Messidor Howell, and I might take.
Messidor, Howell, and Allen still there.
I'm taking Edge. I ain't even Allen. Hey, I like you, but do I? And I know he ran a 4.4, 4.5 recently at his.
I'm not
thinking?
beating the door down for an off the ball linebacker in the first round.
Okay.
Unless I'm head and shoulders in love. Oh, Sabres scored. Sorry, y'all.
No, that's cool. Are they up 1-0?
No,
Nah,
Dallas.
it's 1-1.
No, okay.
Oh,
But,
that Sabres scored?
Yeah, Sabres just scored.
Oh, yeah, they scored.
But nah. So I mean, what do you? Because we gonna go off
So-
like we did the previous year.
So based on here, right? I'm going line. I'm going Messidor or I'm going Howell. I'm leaning towards Messidor. My downside on him, bro, is already gonna be in his 25
Yeah, they
year
say he
old
kind
season.
of old.
Ambassador.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
I
say
know
he
that.
kinda
That,
old.
that,
I mean, you come around to your second contract,
he
you already
Jermaine
at 30.
Edmonds,
Yeah.
Yeah, right. He 2 years younger than Jermaine Edmonds, who's been in the league for 6 years.
I don't know. I think we might be all in agreement on this one because I'm thinking Cassius. What y'all say? Messidor?
I'm picking Messidor still, even with the
Okay,
older
okay.
age, because I think he
What
adds
y'all
more,
wanna go with?
more
I just,
versatility.
from what I've been reading about, they say Messidor and was it Bain? They said them dudes were beasts.
Yeah,
Oh, they was.
They
Like, as
still
far as
have been.
They
can still brush the edge.
training before a game. They said
Yeah.
they work out so hard before a game even starts. And I'm like for that. You know what I mean? That work deal, man, is just like something you just don't pick up. You know what I mean? They serious about their business.
Yeah. So
I'm not saying how is or isn't. I don't know, but
my pick is Messidor.
I'm messing with it too, man.
All right, we're gonna go Messidor, man. The big party rule. Age 25.
That's crazy.
Man, go Dre.
But yes, that's who I'm picking.
All right. Let the good times roll. We getting through the middle of the second round.
Yeah, we
I
ain't
will
gonna see none of these
yeah.
picks in the second round.
Yeah, we ain't gonna see none of these. So we're gonna get to day 3, and then eventually we'll stop at day 4.
Well, day two.
We got a day
Day
2
two
pick.
is
Oh, we ended up no.
87. We get 87 and 90.
Yeah, because we already had our original third round.
You're
pick.
right, day 2. Right, I'm thinking of
So,
round 2.
yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, no round 2 pick. That's our
So it's
trade.
2 rounds in the second day.
So we gonna potentially sit here as cutting through. I'm trying to see if there's any names I like. Malachi
If
Fields.
Malachi Lawrence is still there, oh, we already went edge. Damn.
Yeah, we went ahead, John.
But do you double?
And I hope Jacob Rodriguez is still there, man.
Do you double dip? Man, Lawrence is really falling. But I like seeing stuff like that because that's letting me know in real life that could possibly happen. You mean to tell me that many people?
Nah,
We
I
threw
ain't
80
gonna
picks?
get that far.
That's borderline crazy that he's still up there right now, guys, after 80 semi picks.
There it is.
Yeah, he's gone.
Vikings
Is
got him.
Jacob gonna be there?
He right there at the top now, top of. Uh-oh. I know we did a trade last time, but let's look at what's available.
We got 2 picks coming up in the next 5.
Yep.
So we have edge off the board already with our
Yeah.
first pick. Jacob Rodriguez would fill a hole.
Yes.
100%.
I will say.
Elite instincts.
Again, he's a little on the smaller side.
A little bit.
But that's all we had was other than Dorian. Well, Dorian ain't a huge linebacker,
Right.
but he's
He play big.
yes.
Ooh, I like this Darrell Jackson dude too, but he might be there 5 picks later. So yeah, don't worry about 6'5", 337. You know what I mean? Massive hands. And,
Yes.
Physical run defender.
All right, so this part in the third. Anybody have any interest in potentially going guard?
No. And the only reason why I say that fast
Them dudes we picked up.
is well, I was going to say we got 2 veterans that we picked up.
Mm-hmm.
One that can play center and guard, and one that can play guard and compete
True
with
guard.
Alec Anderson. So like, I got 3 options now to either start at left guard or
Depth at worst.
depth at worst. So like, I'm not pressed until later in the round. Now when we get to round 6 rounds, we gonna see. But I think in this scenario, man, I think
What the trades look like?
see they giving
'Cause we got a 91.
yeah this
So we
one,
can drop back a couple to go to 90.
and they give us another one late.
227. That's a was that a fifth or no? That's later than
that's
that.
a-
That's
7.
7.
Do it say?
Nah, it's just
math.
227. That's
Look
like
at y'all.
Yeah.
Look at y'all little math
Hey, man.
folks.
Because I know 220 was in there.
yeah. Once you go that
7.
round, yeah. So that's the best option that they're saying. for
Drop
the
down to
value.
98 and pick up 178. So that's probably
Not too bad. A couple of these other ones. So for the people, I mean, obviously we looking at this and people listening to us. So there are a couple good options out there. The one that we're seeing that might be the most intriguing is pick 90, but you getting round 7. I mean, you getting you're going back 4 spots, and then getting a 7th round pick, 3 spots. I don't know. I think right now with Jacob on the board, I think if you're the Bills, you don't take that chance.
yeah. Go down a little bit further
Yeah,
on
my fault.
the what's no, you fine.
On what's
available.
available?
Yeah, because I just need to see
Yeah.
what else we got. All right. So at this point, I need to walk away with D tackle, receiver, or linebacker.
Yep.
Yeah.
Those are, in my opinion, our biggest needs still on the board. It'd be hard for me to pass up Rodriguez
Yes.
at this particular position. We also haven't gone D tackle though.
Right. But that's where I look at the next pick and say, hey,
we 3 picks away from the next.
Right.
3 picks away from the next pick.
I need my receiver.
all right, all right.
I need
no,
my receiver.
and I hear those arguments too, but that's where once you get to the next pick, that's a few picks later, you can say, do I trade this one back to get additional so I can get my wide receiver and slightly, but maybe you don't. But I think right here, this is where you go, Jacob. Though I think
Because if
to
you went back, we had 90 and 91.
Right, so you dropping
Right.
down
You going boom, boom.
3 spots. But
Yeah.
again, you running the
And
risk
you
of
got back to back,
Rodriguez.
but you're
coming
gonna
off.
lose
yeah,
Rodriguez.
because
I'm
there's no
pretty
other
sure.
linebacker on this
What was that?
going.
Jacksonville sitting there, Chicago sitting there, and they done lost.
And he the
Evans.
best. And he the best linebacker available
Yes.
by
I
a
mean,
landslide.
I wouldn't run the risk.
I
I'm
would
a-
take Rodriguez.
You got my vote. So he's a goner. Jacksonville goes on the clock. Let me see.
Oh,
they get
they
Darrell
jabbed, they
Jackson. Of
snatched
course
him.
they did.
Okay, then that put us back on the clock again.
Yep, back on the clock
Yeah, you know what I
at
want.
pick 91. What, wide receiver?
You already know I want Brands.
Lance, yeah,
Yeah,
I like,
yeah,
he
know
know
what
I
time
like
I
Lance
is.
too. He know I like Lance.
Lance to make him dance.
Yeah, he know
So
I
no
like Lance.
trade idea. Just go Lance.
Nope. That's me.
Nah, I mean, I'm not mad. I mean, he's
good.
24.
Again-
I want a receiver at this point.
Out of my first 3 rounds, I'm walking away with an edge, a linebacker, and a receiver.
Look
I'm
good.
happy.
Yeah, they say elite explosiveness 4.34, 6'3 and a half. I mean, you can't.
You got a 4-3.
His brother was Trey Lance. Okay.
Yeah,
I think that's a fake.
I watched
no-brainer.
him play. He could play. He could play. They say he don't drop. He haven't dropped one
It's
ball
like a
in the red zone or
3%,
something.
3% drop rate, something
Some
crazy.
crazy
So yeah,
drop.
so for me, it's a slam dunk at that spot. To
I'm not
walk
mad.
away
And we're
with.
gonna do one more, guys. And we're gonna stop at round 4 because we've never gone 7 rounds.
How many rounds you sign up for?
This one 7.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, we gotta make the full 7 now, so we
Oh,
get to the
shit,
end.
fuck it. We'll do it
It's
then.
gonna be less discussion.
I know,
but-
right?
So you should be at 26.
So did we stop?
right?
Oh no. Yeah, because we did a trade right earlier.
Yeah, but that's where we got 87 from.
Oh, okay. You're right. Yeah, man, we doing this live, so I mean, excuse y'all. Just have the vision that we're looking at a beautiful computer making these hard, tough decisions.
Man, they got the nerve to pause like they really thinking.
I know, right? Like, You don't go ahead and pick. All right, let's see what we got here.
26.
Boom. And with 5 trade offers. But we looking good. We got wide receiver, edge, and linebacker. I'll look at what's available first, which if I'm looking up here, we got a tackle, a corner, a tackle. I like Keenan.
Keenan, I like.
Let me see something here. Yeah, move away. Dude, Jacoby Lane. He keep popping up on my radar. Yeah, let's see what the trade's looking like real quick.
At this point, I would love to get my hands on a corner.
Yeah, the best corner they got is Chandler Rivers, which...
Is Tacario still on there by any chance? Yeah, he is, Tacario Davis.
Okay. Let's see, what they saying about Tacario? Elite size.
Yeah,
6'4" with the 4.4 what?
Yeah, he got that the Seattle Seahawks link.
21. Currently, but scheme dependent. Upside.
Forcer in the run game.
Rise and pressure. I mean, I like that. I seen enough.
Yeah, like coming into the defense that we think we're gonna be playing. Like that's the style of corner that I want.
Yeah, I look at the trade.
We might have to move one spot and still can get it.
So boom.
So that's dropping back what 7 picks? I can't. Do that.
7. Yeah, 7 is crazy.
Dropping back 7. That's not crazy.
That ain't crazy where he's ranking at.
So that's picking up a 2027 7th round pick. That ain't worth it.
Nah.
All of these saying 2027.
Yeah.
And that's dropping even more. Yeah, I'm good. I don't need to pick up no next year pick.
You get your hybrid corner.
Yeah, so I mean, corner is what I like, but again, also there's other positions.
Yeah, I mean, you got wide receiver.
Because again, we still haven't grabbed a D tackle.
Yep.
But at this point,
wait, we passed on D tackle?
Yeah, we haven't picked any D tackles yet. But if I haven't picked a D tackle in the first 3 rounds, I'm I'm going vet route.
Yeah, vet
in my
route.
opinion.
Yeah. Yeah, because I mean, outside of that, I will look at Tim Keenan for a little bit just to see. Okay, well,
yeah, and I'm not familiar with the other cornerback up there.
Yeah, because he a pure run defender. That's one thing I do know about Keenan.
What's Chandler Rivers looking like? I'm not familiar with him.
Me either.
Instinctive, high energy nickel prospect. See, now I'm good. Yep, I'll go right back here. So yeah, at this point, y'all, I'm looking between defensive tackle and corner. If there's another flyer on a wide receiver I want to do, I mean, sure. But
that corner 6'4" just
6'4" stand out. Yeah,
that type of length and with that
and
speed.
He said do something to me. That's crazy.
You put him in there.
I know.
You can put him like drop him down. You know what I mean? They say he a tackler, man. I like that, man.
Yeah, I go with that.
Strong tackler.
Yeah, because I mean, in this scheme, again, we're just going off of what we believe that's going to happen. I think you have to be physical and you got to be see ball, get ball. I mean, if that's all when I saw Charlie CJ get picked up, when I us get Geno Stone, that told me one thing: is go get that ball. Yeah, get that ball, and who got the ability to get the ball? Excuse me, because both of those guys are known for getting the ball, and obviously Gardner Johnson is just a little more aggressive. That's all. But anywho, like the lineup so far, like you said, the only hole that we mentioned early that we haven't addressed is defensive tackle. But this is when you do rely on what we talked about, those post-draft pickups, the Tre'Davious White.
If I can put a 1-year Band-Aid on that D tackle position with a vet,
and they've done it before,
I'm okay.
Yeah, you're not losing sleep over that, man. Give me what the best.
We got a 65.
Yeah, we about to come up here.
It's been a long time since we picked.
Yeah, they dragging it.
Good.
So far, just to read it back to everybody, we have Edge, Messidor out of Miami. We got Jacob Rodriguez, linebacker out of Texas Tech. We got Bryce Lance, wide receiver out of North Dakota State. And then we just picked up Tacario Davis, corner out of Washington. So now we at pick 165, y'all. Got a couple offers on the side, I see.
I ain't making no trades at this point.
Yeah, now we getting right to it. So we got another linebacker, okay. Deontay, I'm gonna read up on him real quick to see if he's worth a look this late. Springy athlete, you know what I mean, tackling, side behind, high target, 2-time captain. You know what I mean, if McDermott was here, he would love that shit. Like, he was a captain.
So don't let that man say it.
Right, don't let him say wrestling. Okay, 6'1", 294 at D tackle. I don't like it. Yeah, no, thank you.
That's not what I need.
That's not what I need, buddy. 6'3", 292. Not what I need, buddy. Not what I need. I need a fatty in there. Pause. That's crazy. But let me see. Yeah, that's crazy. I do like this dude. I saw this dude earlier, 6'5", 313. Might have some flexibility. Capert out of Clemson. 23-year-old defensive tackle out of Clemson. They said he was one of the fastest D tackles at the NFL Combine. I don't know what y'all think, man. Y'all can look at the list and look at other positions.
Yeah, I mean, this is the part of the draft I would love to put some attention into the O-line, just from a depth standpoint, whether it's a tackle or a guard.
Okay.
You know, I would love to see it, but based on how the board is, it doesn't look like that is where the value necessarily is. You know, so
you got an old tackle here, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
but ain't nothing jumping off the board, like.
Yeah, so I would love to kind of just see.
You can get some of these guys later.
You can get Campbell late.
Yeah. So I would probably lean more towards if we can
Capert maybe.
Yeah, if we can get some beef at the position. We already here now, dog.
Nah, I know. I'm gonna go Capert.
Got a couple picks
coming up.
Right there in 68. Right there.
Oh shit. Where we at with this shit? Let me scroll up.
I don't mind reaching a little bit. So I'm
Ain't
thinking
more receivers out there.
I mean, LSU got a guy here, Aaron Anderson. Let me see what they got on this guy.
How much space we got in the room?
Not much.
I think we.
Oh, he 5'7"? Oh no, I'm good. I get that McCole Harmon.
No, wait a minute. Where's that Benny at?
Benny the Butcher? No, I know you're talking about Rashawn Benny right here.
What does he look like?
Run first. Stop the run. I read on him earlier.
Listen, I wouldn't even be opposed to multiple D tackles.
Yeah, because why not?
Listen, if one of these dudes got enough athleticism, throw him at the 5 tech.
Right.
And see what happens.
I ain't mad at it, man. I'm telling you right now, we're going to scroll a little bit more to see if there's something else on here, but no. I mean, Edge, King.
Yeah, so
now you digging.
Yeah, I'm open to more depth at any spot. If there's a safety
you want to go Benny?
I like Benny, man.
All right, shit.
I'm cool
We'll
back
go
tackles.
Benny.
Yeah, put them big boys
Let
in
me
there,
tell you
man.
something.
Stop
Right
that
now,
run,
just so
man.
for those keeping track at home, it's been an all defensive drive. We are not.
We got one receiver.
We
Yeah,
do. Who do we got?
We got
Oh, we got
Bryce
your man. So it ain't all bad. Not to say it's all bad to have a.
So there we go. With the first
I gotta go
pick of the
line.
6.
I gotta go O-line in some capacities where I would be trying to find.
Well, Barber keeps standing out. I don't know what his size is at old tackle.
I'm not drafting 3D tackles, fam.
No, it's an old tackle right here.
Oh.
Yeah, 6'3", 314.
Strokes get speed and power rush. Speed to power rush.
Yeah. I mean, as a project, I mean, you're not coming up off of Dawkins this year or next year.
I need to we lost Vandermark, so I just need to refill that tackle pipeline. So I just need somebody that the O-line staff can get their hands on.
Not bad. I'm gonna see if there's another.
That dude from Miami is gone.
Which one?
That 6'8" or whatever he was. He was a monster.
You got inside linebacker. Inside O-line. Alabama. They always got some dogs. They said insanely strong guard. I know, right? What that mean, dog? I don't know, man. What y'all think? Tackle a guard, man. At this point in the draft, would you prefer, like you said, a Vandermark replacement?
Well,
would you?
At this point, I would prefer a tackle, just from a depth standpoint. Because right now, from a depth, we have Tyler and Grable, and that's kind of about it from a tackle standpoint. I mean, they drafted.
And Barber been on the board for a minute because that pick 182.
What's the dude they drafted last year? What's
Chunt?
Duke? No. Chase Lunt.
That's what I meant. I said Chunt.
He can play kind of across the board.
Yeah.
But if I can get another tackle in the mix, I'd rather see a tackle.
Yeah, I don't mind Austin Barber. I mean, 6'6", 314.
Prototypical
He absorbs
size.
bull rushes effectively with a sturdy base. Outside run. Struggles getting speed to power.
Again,
But
at this point, this is all coin flips.
Yeah.
When it comes to the prospect spot. So, I just want to get somebody we can throw into the mix.
And this might be the last pick.
Or practice squad territory.
So we got a couple guys on the offensive side of the ball, but I like the defensive side. What we got drafted.
Again,
so far.
I still feel like this will be a more defensive.
Oh, 100%. And I know it's boring for the.
It's kind of needed again.
Yeah, because you going through a whole change on that side. I mean, to go from a 4-3 kind of, or really a nickel defense to now really being like a 3-4 Baltimore defense is it's going to be a change. So We in the 200s now, which is always that fun part of the draft. When you've been watching the draft all day, you like, thankfully this shit about to
You
end.
can
Man.
find me a Christian Benford down here. We haven't gone corner at all yet, have we?
We got the
That tall.
Oh yeah, we did.
6'4".
Yeah, we got my guy.
We ain't go safety.
Yeah,
Oh, shit,
which I would love to get somebody in the
yeah,
mix.
DeMar Hamlin got y'all boys.
Yeah. The need isn't there this year necessarily.
Right, but it's a
future need.
It would be nice,
Because
right?
outside of Bishop, everybody's
Right.
on.
Or if you just decide to take that Jordan Hancock route and make him your fourth safety.
Right.
I know interior line at the top of the list with Keegan Tross, but we got some other things going on.
Yeah, I'm probably just throwing my hat to more O-line depth if it's need. Unless there was a linebacker that was jumping out.
I'm trying to see which receivers is going to pop up.
What's his name is gone. Red.
Oh, no, he probably somewhere deep in here. You know, they got him in the trenches.
I don't even see Red, man. I think Red gone.
You can sort by position.
True.
Or you can search players.
So, yeah, let me go linebacker real quick. Got my man Jack Kelly up in there. They got him ranked 423. They doing Jack Kelly dirty. He gonna be undrafted.
All these players gonna be undrafted.
Yeah, somebody scoop Red.
Yeah, what about safety?
Let's see what they
Oh, they go Red at the top.
got. Oh, he was there?
Yeah. You scroll back up.
So Red Murdoch, they got him at 265. So
Damn.
low key, though, if we got another pick, we got one more after this.
No, I think we're done. I don't think so.
I mean, you can go UB prospect if you want to, or we can look at the all screen again.
Let's see. Yeah. Safety spot, man.
And see what the next top 10 look like from this group. Pick best. I mean, at this point in the game, like you kind of mentioned, man, sometimes you just go best available. So, yeah. So interior line, you got tight end up there on the board, Daquan Wright. Another tight end, a wide receiver. So I mean, it's really, I don't know. Like I said, when I get to this point in the draft,
I mean,
I'm like,
here, another O-line, someone else in the secondary, whether it's a safety or corner, but never had too many of either one of those. Open linebacker, like it's whatever you got.
what I want to do.
On
I
private,
know last year they took a receiver. What's to hit the receiver just right quick?
Which one?
See what
This
they got.
one?
The receivers up there.
Oh, yeah, I can do that. Let's see.
pure filter.
Yeah, Virgil, Dan Key, which I've heard about a little bit. Chase Roberts, I've heard about. Nobody really like.
Yeah, Virgil was what, just small? Was that the small one?
Was he? Come on, it's moving as slow as what's in there. Sorry, y'all, as we work through this, you know.
Shit, my man ain't got no description.
Yeah, nah, that's a bad sign when they ain't got the.
Yeah.
When they don't give you nothing on the player, you like, damn. So you trying to call my man trash?
Yes.
Yeah, essentially. Chase Roberts was another eye. You know the name that came. So yeah, I mean, at this point, man, like for real, like it's whatever you feel is best for your team. I agree. Whether it's inside line, whether it's an inside offensive lineman, a linebacker, corner, wide receiver, I'm probably taking whatever's best on the board. You know what I mean? Have it another corner or whatever. What you think, Dennis?
You know me, I'm going red.
I know you're going red. I'll throw red in there for you because you keep coming back to red. So we got red.
Man, the man was a
Red
turnover
Murdoch
machine,
out of
man.
UB.
He was stripping people of the ball.
Red Murdoch, boy. Come on to Buffalo, man, so we can close this up.
Yep.
Y'all went with red?
Yeah? I know that's one of Dennis' favorites, so I ain't even
I
going.
went and watched it a couple times, man. I was impressed. I've seen people leave out of here. One of them went to the Rams or
Yeah,
something.
Sean Dolak.
Man, he was balling out. Man.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, we just
Right in our
even try to
backyard.
pick him up in the what's the name, you know, free agency. We just let him go,
Yep.
and he went and balled out, man. I said we could have used him.
Yep. It happens all the time. I mean, it's one of those things where you think that fans gonna be able. I mean, not fans, but you think that management gonna be able to see things like that, especially when it's in the backyard. But like, they be having their eyes set on so many different players who they've studied, who they went to visit, that they fall in love with players too. Like we connected to them because we from the city, you know what I mean?
Right.
But like they be falling in love. Man, I went to Howard University, that corner, because they actually do got a good corner out of
Dude
Howard.
was a strong State.
He was Virginia Tech.
Hancock. Dude.
Oh yeah, Ohio
The
State.
dude, the scout dude, was like, he said, I love that dude.
Yeah.
He kept going there and watching it.
Yeah,
He said he went to see somebody else, but Hancock stuck out to
yeah.
him. So
Because Hancock he's a football guy, and I got a chance to meet him, like I said last year. Him and his family, cool peoples, but yeah, man. I mean, I think they're gonna give us our roundup in a second here because at this point they just running through the last few picks here. I don't know when they're gonna give me my final.
yeah, as soon as it get done, it's almost over with.
Yeah, this shit. It's 57. Yeah. So yeah, so I mean, what y'all think overall? How we did? I mean, we at that point now where we can show off our picks. We went edge, linebacker, wide receiver, corner, D tackle, O tackle, and then linebacker finishing up with Red Murdoch.
B plus,
and we got a B plus. So
hey, come on, B plus.
we can't be mad at that.
Hey,
I mean,
listen,
congrats.
I think we did our listen based on the positions that we walked away with.
Yeah.
I'm not mad. I mean, we get edge to start. We get a linebacker in there, receiver, corner that fits our defense. Like, I'm not too upset with that.
Boom. So that's what we came up with again.
This is what left over.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't look at any. Can you look at anything?
Yeah,
you
those
could
are
probably
undrafted.
Hit your quarterbacks.
Let's see what came up.
Those are undrafted folks. Oh, they ain't filtered.
They won't let you do it.
Come on, man.
They ain't do no filter. But yeah, so with our picks,
Because I would love to get
first round pick, Akeem Mesidor, edge from Miami. Third round, Jacob Rodriguez, linebacker, Texas Tech, also third round. Bryce Lance, wide receiver, North Dakota State. We grabbed Takario Davis, cornerback out of Washington. DeMonte Caphart, D-tackle, Clemson. Rayshawn Benny, D-tackle, Michigan. Austin Barber, offensive tackle from Florida. And we grabbed local product, Red Murdoch, linebacker, University at Buffalo.
Buffalo. Let's
So,
get it.
you know, again, based on the position group that we were able to hit,
I know we hit pretty much.
I'm
everything.
walking away with
The
that.
checklist
and
is good.
I feel great.
Yeah, checklist is good. I mean, we already said the front seven was gonna have to be addressed. Said was gonna have to get a wide receiver. One out of the first four picks. I think the Bills have to just go wide receiver. Now, if it happens later than that, am I gonna cry? No, because that means we're gonna possibly have to bring back a Brandon Cooks or somebody. But I would love for the Bills in one of their first 3 to 4 picks to get a wide receiver. We got that in this draft with Bryce Lance. We got our linebacker early, edge early. And then after that, was able to add depth in key positions. Defensive tackle, of course, going back to back. I would never be mad at that just because I know they want to, you know what I mean, get more size up front. So it's a lot of good from this. And then just looking at the possibilities, you know, the trade offers that we got too, it shows that there is some room to wiggle, which on draft day, that's what it's always about. Like, what trade is going to work for what team going to end up getting that steal, that trade that's going to come back 3 years later. You like,
We got one, but it also reiterates that I'm not getting a receiver the first round.
no.
Like
I mean, especially with this mock
Draft
draft,
played out with
went,
3 receivers top 10.
Yeah.
I already know within the first hour of the draft.
three-
I'm like, yeah, this is not
3 wideouts going top 10 is always
my
one of my
favorite.
It's always my worst fear of seeing one of the positions I really love. See, like
It
when
went
that
3 in a row too.
yeah, when they go like that,
It's 7, 8, 9 on this draft.
again, I go back to the wide receiver draft of I think it was 2021 or 2022 when it was JSN, Jordan Allen,
Rudder right before we come
and
up.
I'm like, oh my god! And then we get there, we trade down, and we get trade up, I should say, to get Kincaid. But it's like, man, had it not been a run on receivers, I really feel like we would have landed one of those guys. Now I know Jordan Addison, he's had his run-ins with the law a little bit, but JSN
don't
though.
need to be driving.
But JSN though. Could you imagine? Could you imagine? Man, that's all I'm gonna say.
One of the ones. He one of the ones.
And we watched him in college do it. That's why it was so crazy watching him fall on draft day. Because I'm like, is this not the same one that was at Ohio State killer?
Yeah.
Y'all thought he was going.
That was crazy how he dropped.
Yeah, and that's when I think sometimes they overthink it. That's why I'm looking at some of these wide receivers.
He doesn't have the size or the speed.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm like,
Okay,
all
yeah,
right,
do that if you want to. That's why I think with Omar Cooper, depending on where he lands, he gonna be one of the ones where I think some teams gonna let him slip, and he might get to them late 20s.
He shouldn't make it to the Bills.
He shouldn't. But if he is, I'm telling you right now, I know he. You know, you said you would run up if it's KC. You might not run up if it's Cooper, but man, oh man, they so close to me where I'm like either or, because
at one point they had him like 3rd round. And then all of a sudden,
every 2 weeks, he up another 15
going
spots.
up and up and up.
We
And
call that drug.
And now mid-first round pick.
Mid-first, yeah. He just keep going.
We call
But
that
they kept
drug.
showing that one play when he made the catch at the back of the end zone. But then all of a sudden, they was like, well, he's a great 3rd round pick. Now he just rises.
His contact
He's rising
balance is crazy.
Right. It's a little Khalil Shakir. It's a little bit of Stephon Diggs, like early prime Stephon Diggs.
Yeah, like the ball is in his hand. He gone. He is very difficult to get down. Bouncing off the tackles. He hit a spin. His hands on the ground, but he's not hitting the ground.
And if you think about it, think about how that complements the room that already has guys like that. When you think about
even more
DJ Moore and Khalil Shakir.
Shakir as even Keon Coleman when the ball is in his hands. He's a difficult receiver to get on the ground.
And let's throw in our running back. James Cook is tough to get on the ground, like because he can just
you added Dalton Kincaid, who leads the league in tight ends from yards after catch.
And as a quarterback who's tough to get on the ground too.
Yeah,
right.
Nah,
it ain't just to throw him in there.
Yeah, so Cooper wouldn't be a bad get at that point. It's just at 26, you're just at the mercy of how that board falls.
Right. And I know, guys, we are an hour and 20 minutes in because that's probably the longest episode we have.
Marathon journey.
It happens. But I do want to round it up by saying, you know, just finish this sentence for me as we close out. I'll be excited after the draft if blank happens. Dennis.
If we get...
it could be a player, position, it don't matter.
Say that again?
If we could get McDonald and an Allen.
Okay. One of the Allens?
Well, the
CJ.
CJ Allen.
If we can find a way to get both. Okay.
Yes.
I said, finish this phrase for me. I'll be excited after the draft if we blank.
Oh, shit. Get Casey's conception.
Okay.
Man. Like,
it's real easy.
It's simple as that. I need a game changer in the receiver room.
Give me that. Yeah. No.
I'll rephrase it like this. I'll be excited if I can get a legitimate field stretcher out of this draft.
Yeah. And that's where I'm at.
I'll take the name off.
Yeah. And I was going to get to that point because, yes, well, we all love KC, Cooper, whatever, of course. But if I can still get a Skylar Bell, if I can get one of these guys in the second round.
If I can get a Bryce Lance, if I can get a Chris
Lance,
Brazzell somehow.
It's some guys.
Like there's players in the receiving room that I will be happy with. It's difficult without that second round pick. Because if that second round pick was in there, then I think a lot more receivers. That's
why I feel heavy on the trade is really something that we should think about.
I think there's a high likelihood that first round pick is going to get traded.
I'm almost 50% sure.
I
which
might
half
be
and
more
half,
than that. Yeah.
Because I'm just like, no second round pick. Like of course for good reason, right? DJ Moore, but like, I don't see Brandon Beane just sitting there the whole second round like, how y'all doing today? Y'all watch the game? Nah, he on shit. But like I said, we over an hour and 20, so want to thank Dennis once again for allowing us to be down here in the presence of the Bills Cafe. It's a lot going on, y'all, so I do want to let y'all know once again, it's always going to be Go Sabres. Shout out to y'all and y'all basketball teams. I know he got his Lakers playing in round 1. They play Houston. So KD versus LeBron for the 40th time. Yeah, Lakers in 4 is crazy.
The 60th time.
Right, them old motherfuckers.
I don't say without Luka, you still going to make it.
Yeah. He got Bronny, man. He got Bronny. He got Bronny. Obviously,
it's
my
funny,
Knicks.
Bronny giving a strong 5-6 minutes though.
Yeah.
Man, more than that. He been getting like 20 minutes. You know what I mean? He gonna get you 8 points a game.
He not looking out of place.
He not.
No, he's gotten better.
He's not looking out of place. He's not a liability.
Yeah. And that's all you want. Like, you want your young dude to be like, come on, man, look like you belong at least.
Yeah, at least look like
you know what I mean?
You ain't getting a free paycheck.
Right. So shout out to that series. I don't know if it's gonna be as electric as what we might see down the line. I know Charlotte is trying to squeeze their way in to give us something. Maybe
that's
Charlotte.
The ending, though.
I know, but you know what? What's funny is I keep saying it, and I'll come back to my Knicks for the last 30 seconds. But like,
wow,
Charlotte and Detroit might be the most entertaining series just because they don't like each other
at all.
They don't like each other. So you give me Lonzo bouncing the ball with his hair all in the air doing dumb shit. Now the tripping shit I don't like. But you get Lonzo Ball and Miles Bridges, as crazy as that motherfucker is.
LaMelo.
Oh yeah, LaMelo.
Put some respect on.
You know what? You're right. But you get LaMelo, you get Bridges and all them boys against and Kobe White, your boy out of UNC.
Yeah.
Jumper.
Again, man. You get him against Detroit. You don't know. Like I think Detroit still win the series, of course, but just for entertainment, you never know. And if worst
you got
case,
shooters, it's an ultimate wild.
Right? Oh man, the rookie that they got,
hitting,
my man Knipp, man, listen,
you hitting in they own.
Yeah. And then of course I got my Knicks in 5.
Oh, yeah.
You know, if it go to 6, I won't be mad because Atlanta played great. I think Atlanta plays very good collective defense, and they got some shooters. Shout out to NWA Nickel Walker-Alexander. That motherfucker just, goddamn, he coming for his cousin SGA. The way he been hooping. So, and CJ McCullough, we know is a savvy veteran over there. They're well coached, but I just think the Knicks have always been like all season. Let's get to April.
They finally got enough depth.
Yeah, what not to? They can go 10, 11 deep, right? And it's just now at this point
consistent pressure on it. There's no wave of that team that's weak.
Right, because they used to be like
right. Even when your main scorer's off the court, they're still
producing.
able to put enough pressure on that.
Yeah,
and Josh Hart has been.
All over the place. Yeah, Josh
so
knocking down threes. Like, all right, Josh.
I said, that's how you want to play?
Listen.
If Josh Hart plays the way he's been playing for the last month throughout the playoffs, Knicks are going to be a very difficult out.
He can make threes now.
Yeah,
right. Because if he's hitting that on the regular, that's scary.
Because earlier in the year they were stepping off 10 feet, and I was like, that is disrespect. Like he was holding the ball like this, and even the Knicks fans in the crowd was like, shoot it. And then he wasn't shooting with confidence. Now you see him picking up the ball, and he like
pull up.
Yeah, he worked on that.
I'm like, oh, okay. I'm not mad. But shout out to the Nova boys. Shout out to the Knicks. Sabres, like I said, man, go Sabres. And of course, y'all, we gonna come with a post-draft. We won't record next week, but we'll have a post-draft episode coming the week after. And man, y'all enjoy it. Like I said, this is one of our longest episodes, so hopefully y'all was, along for the ride, whether you was in your car, watching on YouTube, whatever. Man, follow us, tell a friend to tell a friend. But this is Val from In the Zone with VNZ. This is Zyrus. Dennis over here. I'm going to have Z get up in a minute. He going to touch. And pause on that, too. But that was, but yeah, we out.
That was a setup.
Love y'all. Appreciate y'all.
Catch y'all next episode.